So I just saw the 2026 Spanish Grand Prix, and it was a pretty exciting race. It was a battle between the Mercedes and the Ferraris for the race victory. So in contention for the race victory was Kimi Antonelli, then you had Lewis Hamilton, then you had George Russell. But the Ferrari is the one that came out on top at the end. So let's dive into it, yeah. So before the start of the race, George Russell was on pole position and Lewis Hamilton was second with Kimi Antonelli third on the grid. And then the race start was pretty stable. It was very, very stable. There wasn't too many places gained or lost. And then during the race as well, there was minimal overtaking. So there wasn't too much overtaking. I mean, one overtaking move I can remember was Kimi Antonelli overtaking George Russell for second position towards the end of the race. And you had Lewis Hamilton going for the three-stop strategy at the start of the race, and he was on the soft tires at the start of the race, and the Mercedes was on the medium tires, and they were going for a two-stopper. And then Hamilton pitted first, and then George Russell pitted straight after to cover him. And then Kimi Antonelli went 2 laps longer than George Russell. So that gave him a 2-lap tire offset, and that allowed him to close in on George Russell in the first stint, towards the end of the first stint, and towards the end of the second stint as well. And Lewis Hamilton, while he was going towards his third pit stop, he was lucky and he got a virtual safety car because Fernando Alonso retired from the race, and he was thrown a big chunk of luck and he pitted under the virtual safety car, and he saved himself about 16 seconds and he came out in the lead. So when he came out in the lead, he ended up winning the race. He ended up being in the lead of the race and winning the race by about 19 seconds. And towards the end of the race as well, Kimi Antonelli did hunt down and pass George Russell for second position, but it wasn't enough as he had a reliability problem and he had to retire. So with that, Kimi lost a lot of points there, and that was disappointing for him. I mean, George as well, he would have liked to win the race, but it wasn't his luck today. And yeah, Lewis Hamilton ended up winning the race by 19.5 seconds. His first win for Ferrari and his 106th win in all time his career. That's his 106th win. So congratulations to Lewis Hamilton on that feat. And it was a really, really brilliant drive from him, and also a brilliant strategy and a bit of luck as well involved. But he did win the race convincingly because he won the race by nearly 20 seconds. So he would have, I feel like if he still done a three-stopper without a virtual safety car, he would have had to go through some traffic, or he would have had to go through, some of the drivers in third and fourth position, and it would have been a little bit difficult for him to win the race. But he could have definitely got a podium, but that was a great result for him. And yeah, I just want to say to everyone, thank you for supporting the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, drop your comments below, and share the video as well on your various social media platforms. You can share it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, and on your TikTok. And also, if you wanna get more information about Formula One, I made a video about Max Verstappen complaining about this year's race, this year's power unit, and how he doesn't like the rules because he's more of a fast, flat out driver, and the rules is like a more energy, battery management, 50% engine, 50% battery. He didn't really like that. He doesn't really like that. And he was complaining from the Bahrain preseason testing. And he's been threatening the FIA that he's going to quit the sport. So at the end of this video, you can click on the video that's on the screen and you will be led to that video. Please watch that video for me, drop your comments there, and like the video and share it as well. So thank you very much for all your support, and I'm on to the next one. Thank you.